journey into the wilderness at night. Before we begin our mysterious journey into the night, here are a few warnings for us to take note. Firstly, please do not stand in the parts of your body on the tram and be seated at all times. For the safety of children, kindly ensure that they are seated at the center of the tram seats. The animals that we may encounter tonight have very keen senses, so please do not use any forms of flash photography, laser pointers, torchlights, and spotlights on your video cameras and hand phones. These bright lights may harm their eyesight or startle them. Lastly, look above you. The red buttons are the emergency buzzers. Please press them should you require any assistance. Thank you.
कौन है वो? पूरे डियर के ऊपर।
As the landscape changes around us, take a look to your left. You will see the Himalayan cow, a species of mountain goat well adapted to life at height. The sure-footed tahr has special hooves that allow it to move through rocky terrain of the mountain. Compare its thick curved horns with the sweeping horns on the elephant on the right. This is the Bara, also known as the Himalayan blue sheep, a favorite prey of the snow animal. The blue tint on the Bara's coat makes it almost invisible against the background of blue-gray rock typically found in its habitat. Moving on to the rocky outcrop to the right, we have the Mako, king of all mountain goats. Adult male Makos have impressive spiral-shaped horns. Makos are endangered due to relentless poaching for the ornamental value of their horns. It is the demand for animal parts like these that pushes many species toward extinction. Remember, you buy, they die.
वो कौन है? आदमी कौन है? इधर से घूम रहा है?
We leave the foothills behind and wade through the marsh. You can't miss our striking great flamingos. Flamingos feed without ever looking at food. With their head upside down, they take in mouthfuls of water and strain tiny organisms from the water using their specialized beaks. Take a deep breath, everyone. Got a whiff of that? That musky scent is the unmistakable smell of our Asian small-clawed otters. They scent mark their territory to keep unfamiliar otters away. Otters are highly social animals that communicate with a range of calls. They do everything from playing to hunting as a group. These agile creatures are built to hunt in murky water with their streamlined body, nimble paws, and sensitive whiskers. As we move into the clearing, look around. These are the Bara Singha, also known as swamp deer. In Hindi, Bara means 12 and Singha means horned. Bara Singha refers to the multiple points on the mare's antlers. The antlers are formidable weapons used to fend off rival stags during the mating season. After each mating season, the antlers are shed. Might also notice some spotted deer. These are the axis deer, or cheetah. When the lamb They produce a loud barking call.
이것도 간바 돌리기가 있거든. 여기서 사람들 놀듯 하는 거.
Predators and their prey interact in unique ways within an ecosystem. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. For many animals living in the dark do make sounds to communicate with one another. True enough. Hear that? That is the sound of a striped hyena, the only hyena species found in Asia. These highly elusive animals have very powerful jaws that can crack open bones. Their big ears and extremely keen sense of hearing allow them to zero in on an ongoing kill happening kilometers away. Their hind legs are shorter than their front legs, giving them a strange gait, but this helps them run long distances. After large predators such as lions are finished with their meals, hyenas come in opportunistically to feed on the scraps. Scavengers like hyenas play a vital role in the ecosystem by keeping the environment clean.
ये शिकार कर रहा है.
Now, if you have hyenas, it's very likely that you'll see lions close by. To the right, these are Asian
तो
big
शिकार वहाँ पे बड़ा हुआ है.
Unlike their African
नहीं वो
cousins,
नकली है.
Asian lions do not form very large prides. A pride of Asiatic lions comprises 1 or 2 males, 2 to 3 females, and several young. Lions rely heavily on tactical hunting approaches, for they lack the speed of cheetahs and the stealth of leopards. Lions have to work as a team to bring down larger prey such as buffaloes. Asiatic lions used to be found across India and the Middle East, but the natural habitat is disappearing. Now they are restricted to a very tiny area of India, the northwestern part of the country, in Gujarat. The few that remain in the wild today are found in a wildlife preserve in the Gir Forest Sanctuary. They currently exist in the wild only as a small single population. A single event like a large forest fire could cause them to be extinct. Here at Night Safari, we are proud to have successfully bred our lions as part of a global effort to sustain the population of these species under human care. Found in the hot, dry grasslands and forests of South Asia and the Indian subcontinent, the sloth bear is not related to the sloth. Europeans call it a sloth bear because it has long, curved claws and sometimes hangs upside down on a tree branch, very much
वो
like a
देखो
tree sloth.
टूटू भी है. ये दूसरा और है. देखा वो वहाँ पे. हाँ.
Up next, second largest land animal in Asia, the greater one-horned rhinoceros. Also known as the Indian rhino, it can weigh over 3 tons. Observe the bumpy texture of the animal's skin and its distinct folds, giving it a segmented, armor-plated look. While it may look tough, rhino skin is, in fact, very sensitive. Rhinos do not sweat, like you and I. which is why they are often found near water bodies. Wallowing in the mud helps them keep cool. With only 200 individuals left in the wild at the start of the 20th century, Indian rhinos were close to extinction. Now the population stands at 3,500. Rhinos have poor eyesight. They rely mostly on their sense of smell to navigate and communicate. Feces and urine are used to mark their territory. Sniff the air. You might catch a whiff of this, or the scent of other creatures. Keep your eyes peeled. Denizens of the nocturnal world magically melt away in the background as if under a cloak of invisibility. Over to your right, everyone. Try spotting the spotted hyenas. Predators like these will always remain unseen until the right moment. Spotted hyenas are not just scavengers, but formidable hunters too. They produce a variety of calls that communicate hierarchy, emphasize territory, or together the family. These social animals form groups called clans. Over to our left, we have three deer species grazing in the shadows. They are thumbin, the hog deer, and barking deer. Males spot antlers which are used to spar with other males for mates. They shed their antlers after each mating season. If you peer down the left, you'll be able to catch sight of the Cape buffaloes grazing or taking a cool dip. These massive animals can usually be found near water. Both males and females have heavy, ridged horns that are used for defense against predators. Males also use their horns to establish dominance in the herd. Here on our left, we have massive Nile hippopotamuses. They spend most of their day submerged in cool water, emerging at dusk to eat their fill of grass. Their rotund appearance belies their formidable strength. Nile hippos are considered one of the most aggressive animals on Earth. They are able to chase down threats quickly and deliver fatal bites with their large teeth. No night safari tour is complete without a walk through the forest on the well-marked, easy-to-follow trails. Other elusive nocturnal animals, such as the Himalayan tiger, pangolin, and babirusa, can only be seen on foot. You may want to explore Leopard Trail, East Ridge Trail, Wallaby Trail, and the Fishing Trail. In a few moments, everyone, we will pass a clearing on the right where you might meet our pair of white African lions. These lions are not albinos. They are leucistic animals. While they lack pigmentation in skin and fur, they retain the pigments in their eyes. African lions are much larger when compared to the Asian lions. The role of the male is to protect the territory so the females can hunt in peace. After the hunt, the males will have his fill first, followed by the females, and lastly, the cubs. The lion is the national animal of Singapore. Legend tells of Prince Samila Utama, who named his city Singapore, or Lion City, because he saw a lion when he first landed on the island. There's just one problem with that story. Lions aren't native to Singapore. Maybe the prince saw a strange, unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. What he really saw remains a tantalizing mystery. Here at Mandai Wildlife Group, our mission is to protect wildlife. As a world-class zoological institution, we work closely with other zoos and partners in a concerted bid to preserve populations of threatened species under human care. This includes participating in breeding programs to diversify the pilgrimage pool and stepping up to house severely threatened species for eventual release to the wild. We also care for species outside of our parks. We are a designated center for rescued local wildlife here in Singapore. Every year, we receive hundreds of rescued local wildlife seeking urgent medical attention and rehabilitation. The rehabilitation of rescued animals is one of the ways we contribute to the protection of native biodiversity. Besides supporting local projects, we also go beyond our shores to support regional conservation projects that aim to protect species and their wild habitats. I have a great question for all of you. What is black and white and not a giant panda? That's right, these are our Malayan tapirs. Tapirs are elusive creatures which rely on their keen sense of smell to sniff out food source in the dark. Their flexible nose comes in useful for gathering leaves and fruits. Tapirs love water. They spend plenty of time submerged, using their long nose as a snorkel. Malayan tapirs are endangered. We are proud to have successfully bred this charismatic species to help preserve its global population under a human care. Next to the doors lives a sounder herd of bearded pigs. The bearded pig gets its name from the whiskers growing on the sides of its face and across the bridge of its snout. Both males and females, even the piglets, have this beard.
कहाँ पर ये
Now, I'm quite certain the next animal is very familiar to all of you. This is our herd of Asian elephants. Elephant herds comprise mainly females and their young. When male elephants are of age, they leave the herd to live independently. Male Asian elephants spot tusks that they use for defense, digging, stripping bark from trees to eat and more. Sadly, these tusks also make wild elephants targets for the illegal ivory trade. Besides poaching and habitat loss, Asian elephants in the wild also face the ever-present threat of conflict with humans. The challenge now is to protect these dwindling wild populations. We support conservationists at the forefront of various efforts across Southeast Asia. As we move up the bend, look ahead.
वाइट एलिफेंट वही एलिफेंट
You might be able to spot the king of night safari, Chawang. Chawang was rescued as an orphan near the Chawang River, which inspired his name. One look at Chawang and the first thing you notice are his impressive tusks. Moving through the clearing ahead, we have the Samba deer. Samba deer once inhabited huge portions of Asia, but hunting and habitat destruction have reduced the population drastically. Predators like the Malayan tigers began hunting cows and other livestock instead. This brought the tigers into closer contact with humans, who naturally took action to protect themselves. This sad story demonstrates an important truth. Losing just one species has consequences that ripple through entire ecosystems. Looks like we have something animals live in closely living packs and spend most of their time playing, hunting, and caring for one another. As the sun sets, Singapore comes alive with a different host of inhabitants. Many nocturnal animals reside in Singapore's forested areas. They move stealthily in the night, sight undetected, but if you listen hard enough, the forest reveals a symphony of sounds. A nightjar's song, a frog's trill, a toki gecko's greeting, and the soft rustling of grass as a pangolin ambles through the forest floor. All set against a chorus of crickets. We risk losing our natural symphony unless we stand behind wildlife conservation work. We donate a portion of the proceeds from our admission to conservation projects in Singapore and Southeast Asia. So your visit to Night Safari comes with conservation included. Thank you for protecting wildlife. You know, in the short journey into the wilderness tonight, we have seen many endangered species, several of whom require urgent help. Your visit has made the protection and conservation of these animals possible. We thank you for helping us protect wildlife. We hope you have experienced the magical side to the world of nocturnal creatures and are as inspired as we are to appreciate and care for them. To find out how you can contribute further to wildlife conservation efforts, please visit our website or connect with us on your preferred social media platforms.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with that, it marks the end of our tram journey. We hope you had a wonderful journey with us. Remember to bring all your belongings with you and alight only on your left once the tram has come to a complete stop. Until we meet again, thank you and good night.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Now, do alight only on the left